Pastor Ed that's always ready to help me. Isn't he cool? So, you live long, well, and live longer. I've been doing it for almost 18 years. If you do it correctly, you literally will make a lot of money. I'm the living proof of it. I cannot say you how much, but some of my close friends know. But it's real. The amount of money that you can make is just it doesn't make sense. In fact, Brother Tito met a Japanese guy in one of our, I think it was in Costa Rica a few months ago, and now he believed me because that Japanese young guy made about the same amount of money like I do, and that was over $1 million a year. And he was doing it only for a couple of years, I believe. So yes, it can be done. You just have to have the right connection and the right attitude. If you do it very nice to people and you really want to build and help a lot of people, success is just a matter of time. So sometimes things that we believe are not even able to be done, on the other side of the world, people are making it already. So have an open mind, fasten a seatbelt, and we're going to share this with you guys. Next, Pastor. So this is very important that we do not make any medical claim, ladies and gentlemen. But although I've said this 10,000 or more times, people still ask me a disease questions, right? We cannot make any medical claim, but we can guide you to help you to get rid of your pain and a certain protocols to help you to assist with the condition that you have. But we cannot make any medical claim. Cannot promise you I'm going to heal your high blood pressure or anything like that. So the first product is the energy enhancer. This is the first product actually that David made even before Lifewave. Let me admit this people first. There you go. I'm not supposed to go there anyway. So what is energy enhancer? Energy enhancer is a patch to help the military, the U.S. Navy SEALs, to function better, to improve their energy, and they don't have to use the PEP pills. PEP pills are nothing but sugar and caffeine, and we do not want to use that, right? So we use the energy enhancer patch, and you can see the placement of the patch right here, Pastor. And there we go. Those are the placement where we're supposed to put the patches. I use the patch every day, as you can see it here. I do not know, can you see it? Because it's just amazing how these patches work. I love the technology, and it helped me in my daily routines. And second one, the product was Silent Night. Silent Night is a patch where it can help you to sleep well at night. The soldiers need to sleep even at the wartime. They can sleep behind the block, on top of the tree, underneath the tank. It helps you to activate your melatonin production, and you will sleep 66% better. All right. Next is Ice Wave. Can somebody help and accept that guy? There we go. All right. Ice Wave was created to get rid of all these pains for all these soldiers, right? Most soldiers, most athletes have pain, and we get rid of the pain in a matter of 10 seconds. Once you apply Ion, then you put Ice Wave, it's only 10 seconds to get rid of the pain. I've proven it for 78,000 times in 70-some countries around the world. I've gone to all the 5 continents to share Lifewave all over the world. See that? Okay. And it works. It works. It works. It works. I wonder if people said, it doesn't work. You just didn't do it right, or you don't drink enough water, or something is happening in the body. Our next product is glutathione. I love glutathione so much because during this COVID season, so many things has going on. My kids and everybody else was sick. But thank God, because I use it every day. I always have it every day, as you can see here. And I never had any problem with COVID or anything like that. I'm unvaccinated, and I use 2 at least every day when between my office and my home. But when I meet a lot of people, I use 4. I just want to make sure that I'm well protected. And this will elevate your glutathione level above and beyond 300%. This is even more than injection of glutathione. Injection of glutathione, if you go to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, is going to cost you about $1,500. Maybe Kaiser Permanente only $500, but our technology, this one is only $2 each, all right? And you can use it forever and ever, and that's what I've been doing. And you feel great, you're being detoxed, you're being cleaned up, and there are so many different benefits that I cannot discuss it here today because there are just too many of them. And then our next product, the application. The application, okay. And then the carnosine. Carnosine is a dual peptide that our body uses. I use it 4 times a week, when I exercise, when I play my badminton or anything like that. And it really improved my stamina by 125%. It helped your brain, your skeletal. You can find it in the skeletal, in your brain, and in your heart. So many of my friends that have an irregular heartbeat, I tell them to put carnosine with the little flower protocol surrounding it. And you can see the mouse on the left is much more healthier because they are using the carnosine. And the carnosine is really amazing because it helps you to generate more stamina by 125%. All right, SP6 Complete was produced to help us to stop the craving of sugar and carbohydrate. Like when you're hungry, this product is really great for your body because when you place it on the left, this is the only left side, the yang side product of Lifewave. And then you want to pair it with glutathione, aeon, carnosine, X39, X49, and different results. For hormonal balance, you want to put aeon on SP6 on the right-hand side. All right, next product. Our next product is what we call Eon. 2011, this is the day that Brother Rick decided to do Lifewave full-time because he saw the benefit. 19 years of shoulder pain. Doctors, specialists, acupuncturists cannot heal him. And with Eon and Ice Wave, I was able to get rid of his pain 100%. So he became a believer and he started doing this Lifewave project full-time. Alavida was created 2015. I'm not too really excited about it because, it's a skincare, but David gave me a package of it. I said, oh, you try it. And as you can see there, the benefits are very good. And one thing I noticed about my face, all my little tiny crater were gone. And I was able to get rid of all my crater that I used to pop my pimples before. And all the pimples, all the craters are gone. And my skin become whiter. And all my, the old age spot are diminishing, are gone. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Then I'm start really using it and believe on the technology and product. All right, next. Okay, Nirvana was created in 2017. This one helped people for their, stress level. When they have stress level so high, they need a Nirvana so that they can be less stressed because they activate the 6-beta endorphin and it will help you to reduce the stress, anxiety, depression, or anything like that. And 2019 came out, our flag product, which is X39 stem cell. It's amazing technology, and we are so blessed to have this, and we've been using it. I've been using it forever and ever after 2019. Actually, I started using it from 2018 during the introduction. Stem cells are the master cells and the building block of the entire body. It is their job to naturally repair and renew. Stem cells are found throughout the body in the various tissues, and organs. Stem cells replenish dying cells and regenerate damaged tissues by entering into the bloodstream where they migrate to the area most needed. This is an amazing technology, and those are the 3 spots that we would like you to use it. The one that has a brown color, I figure out if you put it there, you will detox the bottom part of your body like crazy. All right. So one single stem cell can become a muscle, a skin, an organ, a blood, neuron, or replicate anything that you have in the body. And this is such an amazing, there are thousands and thousands of testimonials just using this one X39. And if you really want to build a business, this is the key word of building the business. But if you want to get rid of the pain, I believe that Aeon and Icewave still the best. I have Money Group in our team here that are believing and pushing X39 like crazy. But I notice also the results are not that dramatic unless you have the patience to wait for about 3 months. But most people don't have that patience, and they was like, Roy, I want it now. Okay, if you want it now, if you want to have pain, you're going to get rid of Eon and Icewave. Look at this. Lifewave X39 can help you to have a rapid wound healing, improve your energy like crazy. You know, the faster recovery on my sport and when I was playing badminton is unbelievable. I don't feel tired at all. And everybody got to be, you know, like if you want to build this simple and you want to stay healthy, just use one X39 every day, put it behind your neck and below your belly button every day. If you're healthy enough though, but if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, cancer, unfortunately, you need more than one patch, unfortunately, right? I'm quite healthy, but I use all of them. Even Silent Night, I use it when I'm traveling to Asia, Australia, Europe, even to Orlando, Florida. Oh, by the way, I plan to go to Hawaii. If you have anybody next month, I think, because my son and his wife and my grandson are planning to go there. So I'm going to start building Hawaii again, maybe starting next month. Okay, if anybody knows that you have there, you let me know and I can help you while I was there. So next, this is the time that I want to call usually people so I can start patching them. And we don't see the video here, but which is just good. You guys can watch the video on the website, or you can ask me for the video as well. And I want to ask Pastor Ed right now to start sharing with us how amazing this technology and how you can get the product for free or build a business or making 500, 1,000 or crazy money like me. All right, Pastor Ed, it's all yours. Pastor Ed is amazing. He's always there to assist and help everyone. And God bless you, Pastor Ed.
Thank you, Brother Roy. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming on the call. Just got out of an incredible Baltimore Health Expo that we were there since 8 o'clock, and I just got home. So we were so excited about the things that were happening. We patched 85 people, and 84 of them, 100% no more pain. Incredible. So excited.
Woo-hoo.
So what that does to our belief, it just shoots it right up. We had 8 people that came with us in our team, and everybody was so excited. Everybody was patching. We were all learning, you know, how to bless people, because, you know, I've told Sister Vicky from the very beginning, I'm a business owner. I've been a jeweler since I was 12 years old. My parents own a jewelry store. So I told her, I said, you know what, Sister Vicky, we're going to do this, but we're not going to do this to try to make money, because I don't want to have that mindset of making money, even though God has blessed us with a lot of money and a lot of work. But the way that we came in is that we want to bless people. We want to use this as a ministry, and that's what we're doing. Today, everybody was on tears. I'm going to share a video with you guys a little bit later. We had a lady that had her fist was frozen, totally shut for 31 years. And did we meet the Lord today? Her hand opened up, incredibly 100%. She's crying. Everybody around us was crying. What did you do? I said, I didn't do nothing. It was just God. And he helped us with his patches. It was incredible. So let's talk about the patches and the packages options that we have, because everybody is a different financial situation. Some people might not have all the money like the diamond to come in, which costs $1,600. You get 39 patches. Then you can get into a platinum enrollment package that costs $1,000. You get 24 packs or 24 sleeves, we like to call. We have gold that costs $500. You get 11 sleeves. Silver is $300. You get 6 sleeves. And the bronze is $125 and you get 2 sleeves. Now, let me tell you what happens out of this. Like I said, some people have the money to come in. Thank God I was able to, I had the vision right away. I came in as a diamond, and everybody underneath of me, I tell them, if you're a business person, you want to do this as a business, you come in as a diamond, because that's where you make the most money. That's where you get the most packages and the most sleeves out of it. But the most incredible thing is not just the patches, the logistics, the website that you get a URL. Some of you guys may know what a URL is, some of you may not. Well, you get a website, okay, and incredible back off, the company backs you up 100%. So you don't have to worry about building your garage full of products that you have to send here and there and everywhere. No, the company does it all for you. And it gives you that URL, whatever your name is. Brother Roy's website address is called Team Roy, right? So he's got www.lifewave.com/Team Roy. So you get your own website. Now, I can't stress the fact that this website and any other business that I've been involved with before, you would pay $150, $200, maybe $300 a month for this type of caliper website. And we just got another improvement on the website that it costs us what, guys? $0. Now get that. And whatever else that I say today, you have a business that you can market around the world. Did you get that? We can market our business around the world, and you don't have to pay extra money to go into the Asian market. You don't have to pay extra money to go to Canada or to any parts of the world, Europe. You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to be a membership or anything. You don't have any fees to enter into the company, only $25 if you don't buy a package. But once you buy a package, they waive the $25 fee. Incredible amount of help that the company gives us. So now we're going to talk about the second stream of income. And the second stream of income is the product introductory bonus. And if you didn't hear what I said, the first stream of income is, the first stream of income is you buy your products at wholesale and you sell it for a profit at retail, which is about 100% profit margin. And as a jeweler, whatever I buy jewelry, if I buy something for $100, I sell it for $200. That's what we used to do years ago, like about 10, 15 years ago. Now we're lucky if we make 10 to 20% on our profit margin. With Lifewave, you can make 100% profit margin, which means if you buy the packages at $45, you can sell it for $90 to cover your shipping and handling. And that's close to 100% profit margin. So that is your first stream of income. Second stream of income is called product introductory bonus. And notice, after every product package that we sell, we can make money. So for instance, we patch 85 people. I'm going to venture to say, I'm going to be just a simple number statistic. We would bring 55% or 50% of the people. So we bring about 42%, 42 people that come in the company. And we're going to, of course, as a business partner, I'm going to recommend to come in as a diamond. So can you imagine the amount of volume that we're going to get? But as we sponsor these people, the company also gives us this product introductory bonus for those that sponsor them in. So when you bring somebody in that's a bronze, you make $15. Your second, it's a silver, you make $50. Gold, $100. Platinum and diamond have special prices that I'm going to talk to you a little bit about later. But the first amount of money that we make is $150 and $200 for a diamond. Now, what's really important about this, guys, is that the company gives us 14 weeks in which you can be, we are called the senior director. That's a rank that's 1, 2, 3, the fourth rank in the company that you can make. And I made that within, I came in July 17th, and numbers are very important to me. So by December 31st of 2021, I was a senior director. So it took me 6 months to become a senior director. If I could do it, I'm doing that at a part-time. I'm not as blessed as Brother Rick to do it full-time, but I'm working very hard to make this a full-time. Why? Because after 17 to 18 months that I've been in the business, I'm able to quadruple my income. That same amount of income that I make in my jewelry, I'm quadrupling it in Lifewave. Never thought of that would happen. The reason I'm telling you this is because I've asked Brother Lorenzo, Brother Roy, and Brother Rick, who have always been a great support of our team, how long did it take you? And they wouldn't give me an answer, right? And they're like, it could be quick, it could be fast. But you know what I'm telling you guys is very quick. And what Brother Roy is saying, crazy money, guess what? That crazy money is coming. Why? Because your effort, the company gives us a lot of compensations for our efforts. So the first 14 weeks of being in the company, you're considered a senior director, and you get to make, when you bring a diamond, you get to make $500 or $300 when you bring in a platinum. So keep that in mind. And all you have to do is just tell them your testimony. The word tells us that we defeat the enemy by the blood of the Lamb, the word of our testimony, and that we don't love our life unto death. And I'm going to tell you this, once you speak your testimony, just like in scripture, your testimony is so very important. So if you don't have a testimony, find somebody that you can testify about, and you can say, this is what it did to my mom. I'll tell you what it did to me, first of all, then I'll tell you what it did to my wife, who's had a bad failed bladder mesh instilled in her body for 4.5 years. She had excruciating pain, and now there's no doctor in the world that can wave me off and say this is not for me, that can say that this doesn't work. This truly works. And being part of the compensation plan and how it pays, that's even better. So now we're talking about the third stream of income, which this is where residual income starts. For a long time, I didn't understand what residual income is, because all I knew is how to work these little fingers. You work these fingers as a jeweler, you make a lot of money, right? So I didn't understand residual income. I didn't understand how, if I could sleep through the day and wake up in the tomorrow morning, that I'm going to have money. My business stops when I stop working. So with Lifewave, I wake up in the morning and I see money already in my account, and I've done nothing. Well, not really nothing, because residual income starts when you sacrifice a little bit of time and a little bit of income in the beginning, so that you can maximize your residual at the end. Movie stars and singers and performers make their money in residual income. They might make 1 or 2 movies and make $100 million for those couple movies, but guess what? When it's played on their on Netflix or any other streaming services, they make residual income. So guess what? We enter that world right now with residual income. And how does it work? The company's looking for BV. What is BV? BV is a volume that is attached to every single product that we have. So for instance, an Eon or Icewave costs about 55 B. They give us about 55 BV. It costs us $69.95 retail, and you can buy it cheaper when you buy those large packages, and you can sell it for. And then, but not only that, see, this is where I like to call this our different engines. So as many cars right now, as you know, they have gas, and some cars right now have electric engines on. Well, guess what? Lifeway has about 4 to 5 different engines, in which they want to compensate for all the effort that you're doing. Right now, as we went into our booth in our health expo, that was a part of an engine that we were doing. But guess what? We were selling products at retail. We were bringing customers in the company, and we're going to make different parts of our engine is going to work. So when a company sees 900 BV total, 660 on one leg and 330 on the other leg, the company gives us a $50 check. And you say, well, you know what, Pastor Ed, $50 is not that much money. You know, we can spend that in the dinner. Yeah, we did. We took our members to dinner and we paid for them, and we spent a little bit more than $50, you know, but it was so much worth it. But you can multiply that by having more BV. So let's say you double that, 1220 and 660. Guess what the company gives us? It gives us $100 total for that particular week. And it just grows and grows and grows. So the fourth stream of income is called another residual income, but it's called the binary compensation commission matching bonuses. So the short word of it is you're getting matching bonuses on what other people are selling. Okay, why is this called residual? Because other people around the world are selling the products. Right now, 17 months that I've been in the business, we have over 800 people in my network alone selling the products all over the world. It's incredible. And why am I making money with somebody that's selling the product and bringing other people in with their BV? Why am I making money? Because the company sees it fit to be able to compensate us. Understand this, brothers and sisters, that the company gives us 60% of the profit margins go to the field and 40% go to the company. No other company in the world, I can't even give 60% of my income to my kids and my wife that works with me. But Lifewave can do that. And why they do that, that's why they're being blessed, because they're sharing with all the profit that they're making, they're sharing with the team. And how are they sharing it? By these different types of income generating engines. So what is a binary commission matching bonuses works this way. You are the yellow one, and you have people that you sponsor. Those are the green ones. The company gives us, for the first generation of people that you sponsor, they give us 25% of their business volume income. Incredible amount of money to be paid by this. There was no other company in the world doing this. The second generation is those people that you sponsor, they sponsor. They become your second generation, and we make 20% off on their business volume money. The third generation is the people that they sponsor, that they sponsor. So they're like your grandchildren, right? You make 20% of their income as well. So I'm going to give you a quick example of how the power of duplication works. When you find 5 people that earn $1,000 a month, and you do this and they do the same thing, guess what's happening? Each level gets to duplicate, right? And this gets to happen really, really quick. So the major thing that I want you guys to get is to make managers. Why managers? There's something magical happens when you become a manager. That's the first and the most important, I believe, the most important rank. Even though SPD is one of the highest rank, which we can make $25,000 a week, becoming a manager is important, because something happens within the person when they're like, you know what, I'm a manager. I need to stand on that responsibility, because now I need to manage people, because that's what a manager is, right? So that's when they start making money, and then making other people underneath of them to make money, because it's really important. This is not a company of greed. This is not a company of, I'm going to make a lot of money and you peons are going to work for me. It doesn't work that way. The only way that we get help is by helping those around us. And we have the best example with Brother Roy, Brother Rick, and Brother Lorenzo, who give us so much that they put together so much support and help that at any given moment, Brother Roy, I send them a text and say, Brother Roy, I got this lady that has this type of issues. No medical claims, Pastor Ed. He says, absolutely. And then he sends me the place patchments that were to put. So here is the example. Find 5 people who earn $1,000 a month, right? They do the same. And the first level is 5 people. The second level is 5 people times 5 people. That's 25 people. And the third level is 25 people times 5 equals 125 people. Now let's see this. 155 of them are making $1,000 a week, right? What is this going to make us? An average of 21.6%. You take the 25, 20, and 20, and you average it together, and we make 21.6%. That's $33,480,000 a month. That's a lot of money, right? That's what Brother Rick says. That's a lot of money that we get to make. Now, this fifth stream of income is a product introductory bonus cover and the training that we're going to do a little bit later. Now, the benefits of becoming a manager, I told you, it is one of the most important ranks that we can meet, is that there's requirements. So what are the requirements? You have to have the first and the second level matching bonuses. So you have to start making money with people that are you're sponsored and the people that they sponsor. Once you do that, you become a manager and you open the volume of downline down to the diamond so that we can make that extra income of $100 when you become a manager. So it's not just a rank that the people put a pat in your back and say, well done, Pastor Ed, you did good today. No, we get compensated for becoming a manager. When somebody underneath of you becomes a diamond, that money trickles up to you. Remember, we get 60% of the income from the company. The company doesn't get it. That doesn't scroll up all the way to David Schmidt. No, it stays within your rank. So when I learned this, I truly understood that I needed to make everybody underneath of me managers so that they can receive that type of income. Now, here we go. You have to be a gold member. You have to buy a gold package or higher, and you have to have 2 silver sponsors that you have, one on the left and one on the right on each side, right? So you have to have 2 silvers on the left and 2 silvers on the right. And that's when you become a manager. And I said, man, this is going to be very difficult because it's going to be very hard for me to get this, to get to this rank. Guess what, guys? I got in July 17th, and it's good repeating them, 2021. In September, I was already a manager. Okay, so it didn't take me long to become a manager, and this has become so much fun. It's almost addictive. I hate to say that, but it's a good addiction. And if you're addicted to the Lord, that's to have a good addiction. So as a manager, be a gold or above, generate a minimum of 110 PV. What PV means, personal volume. That's volume that you're using yourself or for your spouse or for your kids. So why do you need to buy this? And guess what? This is the largest amount of product that you have to buy per month. 110 PV, which is an equivalent of like $146 plus shipping and handling. And that's how much we have to buy. And even Brother Roy, who's making gazillions of dollars every year, doesn't have to order any more than 110 PV, but I guarantee you that he orders more than that. Why? Because I'm ordering more than that, because my wife loves to put patches on, and I have to be on her par because she looks younger, more beautiful, her body's more toned. I look at her skin and I say, what in the world is happening? My wife is getting younger. So I have to put on my Alavita on every night. I have to look good for her because she's looking good for me. Exercising, being healthy is really wonderful to be in this company. Let me get back to becoming a manager. Have 2 personally sponsored people on that are active silver. Now that's really important to know. What does it mean to be active? They need to buy products every month. Now you may say, well, I had 2 people that were buying products and all of a sudden they stopped buying products. It's okay. Just go buy, put the fire underneath of all of them, get them started again and get them excited again. And then you have 3 people, and then that person that lacked off and didn't buy the product might start buying them the next month when they see volume coming underneath of them and saying, what in the world is happening? Where are these people coming from? The other rank, the third rank, right? Yes, we call it the third rank, but actually the second rank is becoming a director. I became a director on November 9th. A manager September. The reason I'm looking there is because I got my board, my dream board. To me, my dream board is to reach to the senior presidential director, and I'm plotting every month and every day and every week what I need to do in order to make it there. So as a benefit of a director, you have to have the first, the second, and the third matching bonus, right? And that's how you become, and you get 25%, 20%, and 20% of the matching bonuses from everybody else.
You need to click more, brother Ted.
It opens a volume to downline diamond income to $200 instead of $100. So again, a manager made $100 when the diamond came in. A director now can make $200. Guys, this is another stream of income. This is incredible how the company compensates us so much. What are the requirements of becoming a manager? You need to have 2 managers, one on the left and one on the right, and those managers need to have their own people, right? But you still need to have 2 silvers on each side for a total of 6 people. And that's the most amount of people that you really need to have. Now, what does that do? You have to have a gold package or above. So even as a director, you don't have to buy the full $1,600 worth of a diamond. But as a business people, if you're going to do this as a business and not as a hobby, you need to purchase the higher product so you can buy it cheaper. Also generate a minimum, guess what, of 110 PV. That didn't change from a director, right? This is from a manager. You have to personally sponsor an active manager on each leg, one on the left and one on the right, and you have to have 2 personally sponsored active silvers. So it's not about making 100 different directors or 100 different managers. Only concentrate on a few good people. Try not to make it all to bring a lot of people, even though it can work, right? All the people that come in, it's at the right number of people that you can come in, but don't hassle, don't try to get anxious about bringing people, because it's going to happen. It just magically happens. Why? Not because we're really great salespeople, is because the products do what they say they're going to do. So as a senior director, the benefits of a senior director is that you have first, second, and third matching bonus, so you can make up to the 25, 20, and 20, which is an average of 21.6%, and you open your downline stream income number 5 up to $300. So remember, a manager was $100, a director was $200 matching income from the diamond or more when they come in underneath of you, and at $300 as a senior director. Now, what are the prerequisites as a senior director? You need to have 2 directors, either one on your left or one on your right, or you can have 2 of them on your right side, or 2 of them on your left side. That, brothers and sisters, is incredible to be able to have that. So you don't have to have both of them on your left, or one on your right and one on your left. You can have them. It could happen that way. As for me, it happens that my wife and my mom are both my directors, and they're on my right side of my leg. So needless to say, that leg, guys, is pretty much cooked. What does that mean? There's so much volume in that leg that it's just a matter of time when my other leg right now is getting to that level. And I told brother Lorenzo the other day, I said, Brother Lorenzo, I think this is going to happen. He's like so happy for me and giving me that courage and that support that I know we're going to get there really quick. So as a senior director, the qualifications that you have to be a gold or above, very similar. I hope that you're catching on what's happening over here, because we're repeating this over and over again. Why? Because the company doesn't stipulate and put all these rules on you so that you can not make money. The company gives us that freedom so that you can make money. They want us to make money. That's how the company compensates us, right? You have to have 1 personally sponsored active manager on each leg. That still stays the same. 2 personally sponsored active silvers or above on each leg. That still stays the same. And you must have 2 directors, 1 on each same of your legs, or 2 or 1 on each one. Incredible. Compensation plan enhancement. Now, that is this is the flyer that I keep looking to my left, where I have my dates on it, because here are the requirements. If you look at this, I want you to see the requirements and how that helps, right? As an enrollment, you can only make $100 per week, right? You can have active 55 BV, and you can have 1 active preferred customer, 1 on bronze or above on each leg, right? So that gives you $100 a week. Now, that's okay. That's not that bad. As a manager, why is it important to go as a manager? Because you don't want to leave any money on the table. This is where money starts to happen, brothers and sisters. $1,500 that we can make a week. What are the requirements? all the different requirements. Enrolled title gold or above, have 110 PV, and they have the 2 active people in each leg. That's the requirements of the manager. Requirements or the benefits actually of a director is $2,500. Guess what? Same requirements as above, same requirement as a manager. Now we have to have 3 active people, and 1 on each one has to be a manager on each leg. $3,500 for a senior director, same requirement as a manager and director. You have to meet and get paid as a director qualification, just like a director here, and you have to 2 personally sponsored directors, either 1 on each leg or 2 on each leg. Now, Yvonne Lorenzo's son showed me this at the first convention a couple years ago, and he said, look at this, Brother Ed. He says, I'm going to show you something that you probably have never seen. And I said, come on, bring it on. He said, from a senior director and above, all the things that change is volume, 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 volume. All the requirements are still the same, guys. But as you move up in the ranks, all that you're moving here is volume. Now, you say, man, 10,000 group volume, that's a lot of volume. I said that too. But guess what? This happened to me already. This already happened to me already. I'm on my way to get to the presidential director. I'm coming after you, Brother Tito, because I know you just hit it too. So I'm coming to be a presidential director fairly soon. Hopefully by the end of this year. Amen. And look, guys, like I'm not doing this a full time. I'm a pastor. I'm a jewelry designer. I'm a father. I do so many different things. I'm a photographer. I love photography, and I'm constantly doing things. Why do I do all these things? Because I love to do them. I love to help people, and I love to be able to do this as a part-time option now. But I know that soon enough, Brother Roy, I'm going to say to my kids, guess what, guys? You inherited the business income from now on. I'm going to run Lifewave. And they know that day is coming, so they're getting ready. And I'm just blessed that they're jewelers themselves. So guess what, guys? Here, positioning is key. I'm going to try to rush here. We only have helicopters coming to the landing because we have a very special speaker that you don't want to miss. Positioning is key. And why it's so important for you to come now? Because if you come in now, you may have a Brother Tito, you may have a Brother Lorenzo, a Brother Roy, and Brother Rick on you. But what happens if you wait later? That volume, you're not going to generate this volume from their business, right? This is how it would happen if you come in now. If you come in later, those people, this is Brother Roy, Brother Rick, and Brother Lorenzo, and you might be underneath of them. Guess what? All the volume they generate is not going to help you. It will help you eventually with the BV, but not necessarily where you can really make the big bucks. So it's really key that you could come in now and not later. Now, this was a study done by the Harvard Business School, and it showed that our type of business, which is called direct marketing or network marketing, there are different steps or sections of time that happens for them. And from 1 to for the first year, it's a formulation time. First, second, third year, concentration time, then momentum. The 3 to 5 years, momentum kicks in. We are right here, guys. We're at the momentum time. To make money right now in this business is right now. Don't wait for it later, because we're going to hit a plateau, and every business is doing that. We're almost at $600 million a year. Did you hear that? That's an incredible. From years ago, we were $20-30 million. When we hit X39, Brother Roy was telling us, it catapulted us to the stratosphere. And this is where we are right now. You don't want to miss this momentum, because if you look at anything that is happening, if you look at any of these businesses like Amway or New Skin, they're already on the stability. Yes, they're $1 billion company, but guess what? You can still make money with them, but everybody knows about it. Nobody hardly ever knows about this, about our technology and how wonderful it can be to be able to reduce pain and then rejuvenate your own stem cells. Unheard of, right? So what this 5 years is, we're calling this a 5-year plan. I'm on my 18th month right now, so I'm right here close to my 2nd year. I can see that I'm working a little bit less because I have a lot of people that are working for us. And I know in the 3rd year, I'm going to work a little less. But you know what? For Brother Rick and Brother Lorenzo and Brother Roy, they don't stop working. You know, yes, they're called a high paid storyteller because they're hardly working. And look, their income is growing. You know, at first, I love Brother Lorenzo. Don't get me wrong what I'm about to say, but I really didn't believe that amount of income that people can make in this business. It's just unheard of. It's just not happening anywhere else. And
That's
when I
right.
see it happening now, because it's happening to me, guess what? I can plead with you. And as a pastor, you know, I'm going to say to you, this can happen to you also. All you have to do is
Amen.
really believe. And you know, the rest, the world, what God does, it makes it happen all around you. The excitement, the ability to be able to share this technology with people all over the world is amazing. And this is my last slide. This is a great picture that Brother Roy took in Brother Aloys's offices in Singapore, right, Brother Roy? Tell us what Indonesia. Saw that, Brother Aloy. You know, this is a great picture that shows the how incredible Brother Roy lives here in California. What is he doing in Indonesia? Supporting his team. Supporting his team. What did Brother Aldo pay him? Nothing. But he didn't have to. Why? Because Brother Aldo is growing an incredible business in Indonesia, and that's how we support one another. Amen. Brother Lorenzo is going to be with us next weekend in North Carolina. This week he is in Arizona. And why do we travel like that? It's so much fun to do this so that we can then share this incredible technology with you guys. So thank you very much. And thank you for having me, Brother Roy.
Thank you so much, Pastor Ed. Thank you for always available and covering us. I'm available now. I was able to hook up my internet. Earlier, I lost it. It's crazy. And nowadays, technology, once you lose your Wi-Fi, you literally become collapse. So thank you so much. Anyway, so we are